Hello, my friends. Today's free flow is all about feeling centered, grounded, aligned when we have been feeling off. A lot of times we can feel off because we've been scattering too much of ourselves, too much of our energy in different directions, to different people, to different events, to different situations. Maybe there's something that happened that weighed more on you than you actually thought, or something someone said to you that took too much of your energy that you weren't even aware of. So when our energy is all scattered in different directions, we can lose ourselves. We tend to feel off. So today we are going to recenter our minds and we're going to call that energy back in. So if that sounds good to you, let's go ahead and get started. As always, we are going to begin with some stretching to ensure the flow of energy, starting with the neck, very important, because a lot of times when we're feeling off, it's just because our mind's not all the way there. It might have too much energy kind of fluttering around in it. So we just want to open it up so that it can start to kind of flow through the rest of the body. So grabbing one hand and pulling up into a crane's beak, the other one comes to the side, holding out to the side as if you are pushing off the ground. And you're just going to tilt your head to the side of the crane's beak, relaxing, and rotating back and forward, and back and forward, rotating sides, holding there for a second, feeling that stretch along the neck, the arms, rotating back and forward. Breathing is natural and normal. And allowing your head to come back to center. Just getting a little bit of stretch within the arms, swinging your one arm to the side, interlocking with the other, getting a little bit of a rotation if you can with the hips from the waist. Letting it swing back down, swinging up the other, doing the same on the other side. And allowing that arm to drop. Then we're going to do some figure eights with our hips. So starting in one direction, just swiveling like you're making a figure eight, the infinity sign. Just opening up the hips. And then you're going to rotate in the opposite direction. Sometimes it's easier to go in one direction than the other. Either way, just have fun with it. Make sure it's nice and fluid. And coming back to center. And just standing a little bit wider than shoulder width. Dropping the body down. Just getting a stretch in the back of the legs. Listening to your body so you're not overextending. Keeping the back nice and straight and just holding onto the knees. You can come down lower, whatever feels good to you. And slowly rolling yourself back up. Give yourself a nice little shake. And we will begin with some tapping. So I want you to just get into that mindset for a second. What has been feeling off, like how you've been feeling, what you've been feeling in your body. When you feel off, a lot of times you can feel some discomfort, you feel some aggravation, some frustration. So just get in that mind space, get in that space for just a second, pull it to the surface. And once you're there, we'll begin tapping. So starting on the side of the hand, tapping where I tap and repeating after me. Even though I've been feeling off, I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel. Even though I haven't been feeling myself. And I'm not exactly sure why. I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel anyways. Even though I've been feeling off. and I just can't figure out how to fix it. What's causing it? Why I just don't feel like myself. And it's causing me to overthink, overanalyze, and causing some discomfort and frustration. I choose to love, honor, and accept how I feel anyways. Inner eye, not feeling myself. Outer eye, just feeling off. Under eye, and it's kind of a gross feeling. And I just can't seem to shake it. I don't know what's causing it. But I'm ready to feel like me again. Let go of this cloud that's kind of hanging over my head. This heaviness I'm feeling, this discomfort. Even though I can't pinpoint what it is, that's causing me to feel off. I'm ready to shake it. I'm ready to let it go. To call back the pieces of me I've so freely given away. The pieces of me I've given away unknowingly. Pieces of me that have left me feeling empty and heavy. It's time I call them back. Because I'm ready to feel like me again. I deserve to feel like me again. So I choose to call in those pieces. Those pieces scattered in all different directions. I call them back home. I call them back to me. So that I can feel whole again. I call back those pieces so I can feel like me again. Grabbing the wrist, taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Let it go, give it a little shake. One more time, breathing in. And exhale out. I'm ready to let it go. Now we're just gonna give ourselves a little shake as well. So just shimmy, shaking from side to side. Releasing any of that heaviness that you might be feeling, that weight. A lot of times when we're not feeling ourselves, it's just like, feels like we're walking in mud or we have a heavy cloud hanging over our head. It's just hard to move in any direction because we're not sure which direction's the best to move. Our judgment's off, our mind, our clarity is off. So just shake away those icky feelings. Let them go from your body. The heaviness, the staleness. Just picture them just shooting out of your fingers, shaking out your body, letting go of anything that's not serving you so you can call back the pieces of you that you have let scatter away. Make room for them. Allow yourself to call them back in and have the space to allow them in. Just a few more minutes here, shaking and coming up a little faster, a little slower, and bringing your hands together into a little ball right at your lower dantian. Allow your breath to regulate itself. Hands can fall slightly by your side, feeling that vibration. All that negative, heavy energy scattered from the body. Feeling lighter, more open to receiving the pieces that you've given out. Now stepping slightly wider than shoulder width, really grounding your feet into the earth, like the roots holding you into the ground. Placing one hand at your lower dantian. You're going to inhale as you scoop to the side, keeping your legs nice and grounded. And exhale as you bring your hand down the center of your body. Switching hands, collecting energy from the outside, everything you've given away, and bringing it down through the center of your body to your dantian, your energy storage center. So just being mindful, moving slow, envisioning gathering that energy, bringing it back home, back to your center. Keeping your legs nice and grounded and rooted. Coming back to your center, placing both hands right at the base of the lower dantian. Just holding here for a second, visioning a golden ball right in the center of your hands. It's growing brighter and brighter, building up more of that energy that you have given away. Allowing the arms to float by your side. You're gonna inhale, scoop up, allowing the arms to cross right at your center, and then floating down as you exhale. Inhaling, scooping into the earth, gathering earth's energy, bringing it through the body, and allowing it to rain down all around you. So again, moving just in a nice flow, allowing your mind to relax, no overthinking here. Just scooping from the earth, bringing it up, allowing it to rain around you, creating this protective bubble. You gathered your energy from around you, now you're gathering some energy from the earth. So really restoring, replenishing your energy, your battery pack. Helping you come back to yourself. Just a few more times. And just bending down as low as you can. Again, always listening to your body. If you need to stand wider, you can. If you can only bend down slightly, that's fine. One more time. Allowing it to surround you. Bringing your hands right at your lower dantian. Giving a nice inhale as your hands expand. So we're pumping that energy center. Just think of us adding more and more to it as it grows and grows. So as you inhale, you can even stretch your body, stand a little bit taller. As you exhale, grounding and sinking. Inhaling, stretching and growing. And exhaling as you sink. My breath might not be 100% with you guys. I have a little bit of a cold, so do as I say, not as I do today. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time, expanding. Then bringing your hands up. And exhale, pushing down. Inhale, come up, growing tall. Exhale, sinking down. And exhale, sinking down. Beautiful, coming in a little bit closer, tapping one more time. It's safe to call in all of my pieces. To welcome them home with open arms. To feel whole. To feel centered and grounded. To feel like me again. My mind feeling clear. My body feeling light. As each piece I've called back falls into place. Allowing your hands to fall by your side, placing your hands over your lower dantian. Slight bend in the knees, spine is tall and long, tailbone slightly tucked forward so that your spine is aligned. The crown of your head pointing up to the heavens. You can even tuck back your chin a little bit so that spine is completely aligned. Staying here for a few seconds, just focusing on your feet rooted into the ground. You can even envision all of those pieces starting to fall into place like you're a puzzle, just slowly clicking into each slot of your body, rebuilding you. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of whatever might have been causing this feeling of offness. Knowing that when it happens, you can just come back and call that energy back to you. That you have the power to do so. Staying here just a little bit longer. Feeling into your body. Allowing your hands to fall by your side. I hope that made you feel more like yourself once again, just more centered and grounded in who you are. And I'll be back again to share something with you again soon. Love you all.